Pharaoh Khufu has taken the throne, and, as foretold by seers of Horus and Ra, our people have already begun to suffer under his oppression. It is rumored that he plans to begin a colossal building project on the plateau outside Rosja, that he may usurp the renown his father, the wise and benevolent Snofru, has earned from the completion of his two noble pyramids. Pharaoh Khufu has ordered a cluster of quarries to be dug at Tura in the Delta region, where rich deposits of fine white limestone have recently been discovered. You also must build 3 mastaba tombs for the nobles of this region, so that Pharaoh may honor their devotion. The quarrying settlement you found shall be named On, and shall serve as a plentiful source of fine white limestone for many years, though only the gods know what endeavor Pharaoh has planned for its use. The city of Byblos in Lebanon, land of the cedars, has begun trading with the powerful empires of the east. These are Assyria and Ur, in the land called Mesopotamia, between the 2 great rivers, and from them the finest ivory may be obtained by a Byblos. With the arrival of rare and exotic luxury goods such as this, On is sure to prosper. Khufu has also dispatched a royal governor to Eunet to defend our land against Kushite invaders. Royal viziers look with pity upon the governor charged with this difficult and dangerous task. In the capital, the Egyptian people have begun to enjoy a board game called Senet. This game is normally enjoyed over a pitcher of beer in a public gathering place called a Senate house. Such places may provide a welcome diversion for the people of On from the tyranny of Khufu's authority.
What kind of juicy drama could we think up? How can we make some grassroots drama? What ideas do you guys have? Unpower shyly. I don't have a good place to post it because it violates OIC rules. But there's a really, really good HoloX one. It's like, it's from the point of view. It's from your point of view, and Louis is doing the hard work. Koyori is watching and filming it. Iroha's just like standing there, kind of overwhelmed. Sakamata's, I forget what Sakamata's facial expression is, but then there's a door. There's a door with like a little window at the top, and you just see Laplace's horns jump up and down. They didn't let her come in. So SG taking bribes from Yuma to play these city builders? Where's your proof, sir? Oh, today Discord made it be you can upload stuff. It's 25 megabytes. So I guess I could just DM you. Yeah. Well, I can't now. I don't want to find it while I'm streaming. I have it downloaded, but it's in the VTuber file. Bum. Bum, bum. See if I gave it a descriptive name. I think this is it. Okay, I think I found it. Here you go, Theo. Oh, it's really chugging along slowly. I'm dropping frames to get this to you, Theo. I hope you appreciate it. I probably should have spoiled that because it's got quite the thumbnail, but I don't even know where I found that emote from. This is on the HoloLive tag. 7 TV. Alright, so we gotta put the industry down here. This has gotta be where we make... the Pharaoh's gonna keep asking for this too. He's gonna want limestone and sandstone. This has all gotta be that. Like, something else could go here. I might just leave it 7 out of 10. Nah, it's just it's better than any other crap that in the non-HoloLive stuff would produce. Burbs. Alright, we can make cattle ranches now. Hunting lodge, I assume, would hunt the birds. Yeah, this is the issue. I don't really know where I want to build a city. What kind of water crossings do we have access to? There's ferries. Ferries kind of suck. Okay, so we'd have to ferry there and ferry there. Honestly, this is probably the best place to put it. The hippopotamuses are here, yeah. Multiple hippopotamuses. This is the best island for farming, I feel. This is another really good farming island. Yeah, this seems like a good spot to put the city. What is the emperor cheese for wild animals? You just put your army on top of them? Oh. Maybe? I never had a problem with wild animals in those games. Yeah. Well, he decided to just build by the salamander for some reason. How you fix having that problem is just don't build by the wild animals. And I don't know if that'll, presumably the ferry crossing, or the furry crossing, as some of you people might say. Ferry, I guess some places would call it ferry. Yeah, ferry. And furry. Pick your favorite pronunciation based on your dialect of English. Oh, this is the best Pharaoh song right now. This is about to go in. The best one. There's like when the flute plays in the middle of this, it's so good. Here. Never get tired of this Pharaoh song. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. That'll do. Now, we don't have a lot of money. Just building this cost me a lot of money. So, let's keep that in mind. I always make this mistake too. always forget to put in the pavilion. Not enough dubs. Indeed. Yep. I am not crazy. I'm not crazy about the location of these hippopotamuses. Oh, that's a really very unfortunate spot for those hippopotamuses. The strategy, just build a road as far away from the hippopotamuses as we can. And then slum it up. Can't beat a good slum. I don't think so. I don't think I need to. I think they'll be fine. Frege content is later with Hako's Bales. Your favorite VTuber, Luna? I know Luna's a huge VTuber fan. Only Marika. This is low wages. I think that's just a generic thing. I'm paying as well as anybody else. Yeah. Patron god is Ra. So this rat. As soon as this harvest reseeds, we're gonna build the labor camps. Yeah, they do. Well, no, they don't. You don't get a sprite. You don't get a sprite, but they do interact with you. You'll get just a message that says like "Ra is pissed off at you," but no, they don't ever appear in your city. Wing blah blah of Ra or whatever the Yu-Gi-Oh card is. Green, green, green. What did I want to say? Good, a gudge inundation. I'm gonna turn off straw for now. Although I'm gonna want it for meat. Yeah, we better keep it on. Yeah, winged dragon of Ra. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to use Pharaoh's freebie. Oh no, I was looking at my pop. I thought my pop was my money. I was like, yeah, 400 money left. I don't think that's enough. I really would like to start some of this down here. Is this limestone? That there, I guess. But this here, where did, oh, you're from up, but you're all the way from up there? Perfect. Okay. I'm happy with this. Who wants limestone? I hope it's not a water city. Adorable. So I don't have... Guess it could have gone there. Can't tell. Can't tell if it's thick enough. Oh, this sucks. I couldn't have gone there anyway. What? Of course. Of course. Yeah, all that food is just gone now, thanks to the stupid system. I don't know how you don't find labor. Alright, fine, I'll build another house, but why aren't you finding it? Oh, we just need 3 mastabas, so it's fine. But this dock is not employed, don't ask me why. Got houses right here. It's not employed, so... all that food just went to waste, it got flooded. So we missed out on harvest there, just because stupidity. Three mastabas. I have no idea why that can't stay stocked. And I can't build this dock anywhere, it's very frustrating. I can build it there, is that good enough? 2. Well, not exporting is just simply not an option. Yeah. I gotta lay down my palace. And the taxes I get from huts that aren't even getting food is negligible. I guess I can just put it here. It doesn't really matter where you put the palace as long as it's down somewhere. Make it save. Family mansion is more... That were poor AF. That is a very expensive building. Adorably expensive. Actually not gonna build my... well, I probably should. Put it all over here. I'm gonna need the money. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, it's a cute emote. Like, where, how do I have to shift these so that there's actually people working here? Which one of these is like infrastructure? Yeah, there's only Mume Rave, which is really good, but I can't, well, I mean, I guess I could. I could put Mume Rave, but it's limited to people who can use Nitro. Like, Mume Rave is really good. You know what I should do? I think I should just turn this off. We got bigger problems. We gotta get workers in the city. Yeah, I'm gonna shut down industry. Not gonna give me that much, but... Or, what is this? Oh, upside down. I didn't even recognize him upside down. But I wouldn't give to just employ that ferry. This was a really bad start on my part. Really employed. Don't tell me. Where is it? Yep, that's just 1,000 doubloons gone. Adorable. Great job. Great job, fire person. You're doing nothing. I'll leave that to them. That's a huge. Feels bad. It's your fault. Blame everybody. Blame Theo. That's today's drama. Theo ruins today's Emperor playthrough. I'm gonna go on Discord and talk about how this is my worst Emperor playthrough to date. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for taking the fun out of Emperor. Could grow. Employees needed is actually a really good sign. Employees needed, we needed a lot of employees. So the fact of saying employees needed means that we very briefly went into not needing employees and then just sunk a little bit below needing employees again. That means it sounds like it's a bad thing, but given that I know that I've been very much in the hole with employees, it's actually a good thing. It means we're finally just getting out of the hole. This, however, means the harvest is gonna be tosh this year. Getting out of the hole. Okay, how's our unemployment? It's coming. Yes, we can switch these industries back on. For a little bit. A little binge. It's a really good spot to put a storage house here. This is going to be where the potteries go. Well, we're dangerously close to having the Emperor or the Pharaoh hate us. Because, got big money crunch. Do we want to start and getting over here to get the papyrus? Feng Shui looking good. Pottery doesn't sell for that much, does it? 105 selling linen is just... Somebody want linen? I gotta open another trade route. The real money is selling the papyrus. No, linen sells for about the same. Money's not a problem though. I can always dip into my personal coffers. I think that might be the best play. Employment. Maybe we start a linen industry. I think that's not a bad idea. Another work camp. Of course it doesn't fit there. I wanted to put it here. Huh? So, and want more grain. That's cute. It's cute. Relax. Although that means I need to stop exporting it. I have 14 dub. Yeah, that's the nice thing, Theo. Yeah. So you just farm it up and then you keep dipping. I think I'm going to make a personal deposit right now, in fact. Give to the city. Loop. A lot of unemployment is good because I want to start making some clay. And my people eat a lot. They eat a lot. I'm gonna need to give myself another donation. Time to super chat. Uh, I still have 15K in the personal bank. These hippos have been behaving themselves, which is really good. Gods are probably angry now. We can fix that. We're gonna need another donation though. Money's no longer a problem when you can just pay yourself. Money's not really a problem. Alright, Osiris. This should become happier now. Okay, we can dispatch that soon. Well, I need to be exporting linens. To open a place to export it. That's fine. Really? One thing they don't buy. I'm having a lot of trouble keeping my... I mean, look at all these farms. All these farms and I can't keep my people fed. I saw Thea reflected the Mume. I was like, why is she slightly different in Thea's message? I see it now. Because one thing that happens with the GIF emotes is if somebody posts them, they start on like a different like part of the animation. Like they seem to start on the animation where they're posted. So if enough people post them in a row, they're all on slightly different frames of the animation, which is cute. But I just noticed now that those are all the same message, but they're different animations. Position. The moons. They're gonna want beer soon. Maybe should have been buying. Yeah, let's open this up. Yeah, this is probably my moneymaker. So buy barley, sell back beer. Debt is just a state of mind. Game meat, okay. Oh, come on. Think they can kill the hippos? Well, here comes the hippo. You heard what we said about him. Yeah, I think they have to get over there, which sucks. Go down. The layout of it, like, this building on the city is just posh. All I gotta say. I'm probably not gonna be able to comply with that. All these freaking ferry crossings just to get there. All the things for Pharaoh to ask for, too. Adorable. Adorable request. Alright, well, when people finally move into all those places so the ferries can be stocked, we can finally start hunting birds. And fulfill the Pharaoh's quest years from now. Pharaoh's ferries. The Pharaoh. Bloop. Yeah, he asked for gamer meat. Gamer girl bathwater. The layout of the city really sucks. What is this even waiting on? Maybe we build another dock. Any dock fans? Made a lot of money there. Any Doctor Disrespect fans? Dock arrive. How many workers do I... Oh, I need a lot of workers. I can shut down the limestone or sandstone industry. Not gonna help much.
Look at those beautiful birds, ready for roasting.
Yeah, I really need to evolve that, so I'm gonna... Oh. I don't really know what's the best way to do this. Hopefully that'll do it. I'd like to start the mastabas, but I'm just gonna pray that we don't get invaded. I have the ability to build, which is concerning. Military stuff. Can't start yet, query not live. Getting the well, I guess I could put a fort on every island. What an adorable thing. I don't want to bother with that. Guess we need some more flax weavers. Yeah, I think I actually better. Feels bad. There's a lot of people. That's a lot of people to just add to my town right now, but I think I need it. If I get overemployment, I can deal with that. Fairies as a implementation in this game really suck. We need to make bricks. But at least they don't have to be employed in Emperor. Pharaoh need to just put a little slum next to every fairy. So if you've got all these fairies, you're slumming it up. Yeah. Here come the thieves. Rip all my hard-earned money. I lost like 3K. Adorable. It's the nice thing is I can build some clay pits here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that as soon as I have a surplus of workers. We're gonna start making bricks. Look at all these people. Oh, that is no problem. That is no problem. Better give it to myself before the thieves steal it. So I think I could squeeze in another housing district here. So I'm going to leave this open. This would be the best place to put a secondary housing district. Might be needed. This is probably where the mastabas will all go. Man, that sucks. That sucks, but I don't have a choice. That's like the only slab of land that's I feel comfortable dedicating to that. Like, what sucks about it is the bricks are going to be produced here, so I guess it's not that far away. I suppose the mastabas could go on this mid-island. No, they can't be rotated. That's our only choice to build them right here. Adorable. Okay, we got some unemployment now, which is nice. Our brick industry. Matched by Brick Break. I'd like to be able to lay down more brick. Two is fine for now, I guess. Why is this waiting for straw? Okay. He's delivering it now. The unemployment's looking good. We're finally, like... We're finally self-sufficient with money, I think. Yeah, it's just the island. Too many islands. Too many islands and just not enough places where I really want to be. Not enough thick slabs of land for my liking. Needs to be thicker. We're making money now, so I'm happy about that. No bridges allowed. There's still a hefty amount of unemployment. I guess we should just start building the mastabas. Okay, I can distribute linen now. And one reed gatherer uses up all these reeds. Oh, I hope I didn't screw the pooch here. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if I screwed this up. I think it just needs road access at any point. I don't think it specifically needs road access there. I'm pretty sure now. But I can't actually get connected here because there's reeds on this side and you can't build roads on reeds, and I'm a little bit too close to the edge here to build a road around this way. Whoops. I had Thai food for dinner tonight. Oh, it was so good. It's always so good. Friday tie day, Tuesday tie day for me. Oh, don't Google how many bricks we need. Nobody Google it, okay? These 4 brick makers are going to be our champions. That's a little bit misleading. That number is a little bit misleading. Because, I guess I could put a brick industry here. That number is a little bit misleading because, bricks, is that 30? Bricks are 100 each, so actually divide this number by 100. We only need 108 bricks. Because unlike stone, each brick counts as 100. Don't ask me why. See, this is 700 bricks, but it's only 7, actually. The City Builder series is like that. For a lot of commodities, I guess it wants to be more like realistic with their like quantities, so it just multiplies everything by 100. Like most everything is like, okay, so this is like 8. Each square in a warehouse is 4. So a full square is 4. Like this is 4 pottery here, and then here's another like 3 or 2 pottery. That would just be 6, right? But the game multiplies most commodities by 100. This is actually going to say 600 pottery. You see? 800 beer. It's 8 beers, but it multiplied by 800. Does that for all commodities in this game, except for stone. Like if we click on stone here, just this is 32 stone. I don't know why it doesn't do it with stone. So when it says we need 10,800 bricks, we only need 108 bricks, which is still a lot of bricks. We're gonna need that times 3 because we're building 3 things here, but better than needing all of those bricks. Leave the mastabas to do themselves. Have the mastabas masturbate. Group mastaba. GDQ watch party became just the me and Yimo watch party. Nobody else was invited. We invited everybody the first day. Nobody came. And that's like, that's it. We're just going to do our own group meeting. I think fancy is as big as I want these to be. 9% unemployment. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm in this one Discord. I forget when I joined. It's like a public Discord. What's it called? Let me see. It's called JDC. I don't actually know what that stands for. But I must have just been browsing like the public, like Discord has like that public list of servers, right? They have like a public like registry or something. You can check and be like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a cool Discord, I'll join it. I joined this one, and it's like a jab Discord. The people like post. I was just curious to see what it is, but there's like, let's see, there's like one channel where you write your review of a jab. You're like, yeah, I watched this last night, and you know, like the actress, she did a really good job in scenes like blah 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 blah. But it kind of left something to be like just like you know like the actual like critical review of the jab you watched last night. There's a bunch of other stuff in there. That's its main thing. That's actually kind of cool because they have there's a section at the bottom here that's just like okay games, and then there's like languages you can ask questions. Most of it is here. Watch this clip of this jab. Can you tell me what the girl said? Or like yeah, someone in there like yeah. She says blah 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 blah. It's probably the only place you could ask something like that because you can't be like. Can't go into like some super reputable like language learning Discord and be like, yeah, I was watching a jab last night. Can somebody please explain what the girl says here? I'm not active in this server, but I peek into it every once in a while. They're one of those servers that, you know, they're a real try-hard server. You know, like those servers that like do like they're public and they do like, okay, so they've got 30k members because they have that at the top, 30k members. You know, like those try-hard servers are like, yeah, we got like weekly events going on. There's like a whole like just channel with announcement that's like, yeah, so like we're gonna play like Genshin Impact this weekend. I don't know if they actually do that, but it's, you know, they actually want people to be active in the community, like real, like has moderators, real try-hard. We want to grow the community and be like a cool place to hang out, kind of thing. But they have like voice channels and stuff, and I've peeked in there before, and there'll be like people like streaming like a sports match, or like a soccer game, or there's like a hockey game on the other day because it's like hockey playoffs in the U.S. now. I wanted to check and see, like, I was gonna check there if I couldn't find a place to watch HoloFest, and maybe there's a bro in there who would have restreamed HoloFest. I don't know. But it's nice for that. It's just like, you know, if there's a stream that you wanted to watch, it's like pay. Like I don't like. I want to watch the football. Someone's like, I want to see the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure they had a Super Bowl group watching there, so it's nice for that kind of stuff. But I peeked in there. I peeked in there last night, and there was a bunch of people in the voice call, and they were all muted, and a few of them were deafened, and there was one guy streaming. And he was streaming a jab video. Because you can tell, because you hover over it, you see the screenshot. But everybody was muted. And I looked at that for a second, and I thought, is that an actual group meeting? I think I saw an actual group meeting. But it was really like bizarre to me. Because, like, okay, like, it's not something that appeals to me. But, well, here's what I don't get. The part that doesn't appeal to me is, like, all right, option number one, you want to watch a jab, right? You can go to hundreds of places on the internet and do that on demand. You don't have to wait for some guy to stream it. Pretty much any jab, right? Just find the code, Google it. I'm sure you'll find a website where it's really easy to watch. So it's not like the sports thing. Like, okay, like if you want to watch a sports match, like you can probably go and find them on Twitch, but it's a little bit harder to find maybe. So if it's like, I'll check the Jab Discord because there's some people who sometimes restream it. Like, I get that. Like, yeah, it's like an easy way to watch like your favorite sports match or whatever. But counterpoint, none of the jabs are hard to find. So why is there a restream in there? All right, and here's the part where I said it's not for me, but I guess I could see maybe the appeal for some people is you do the restreaming because you actually want to group watch the Jav. You actually want to have, I guess, the group meeting experience. But they were all muted. And a couple of them were definitely like just in. I guess if people like just in case somebody unmutes, I do not want to hear that guy. They were all muted, and a couple of them are deafened. So there's like if the appeal is you want to group watch it, there's no interaction, so you don't get that experience either. I'm broke. Ah, the unemployment. So I was scratching my head trying to figure out what that's about. They also have like most voice chats will have the like text chat, like the SG4E racist channel for I just want to talk, I just want to chat, I just want to talk in text, I don't want to talk in voice. They have that in there too for their voice channels, but there was no activity in there, so it wasn't like, oh, we're all watching, but we'll type about it in the chat. So I'm kind of curious now. I look back in there, like they seem to be watching a movie now, but it doesn't look pornographic. Like there's 4 people in there right now, one guy streaming, and it looks like it's just maybe like an Asian drama. It doesn't look pornographic based on the screenshot. So I'm kind of curious now if I see that. I hadn't noticed that before because it's not a Discord. I hop in a lot to see what's going on. But yeah, I caught it the other day. I didn't join because I was scared. I was scared to see what happened if I joined. But I peek back in there now because I want it as like a one-time thing. I want to figure it out. I want to figure out what was going on. So I haven't seen it in the past couple of days. No, they like. I don't know if I've ever seen a big Discord ever. I've even forgotten that there's paired voice channels with it. Maybe I should have done that. Like, they have a dedicated like hashtag VC text channel, and there was nobody in there. I guess I technically didn't check the voice. Let's see, open. Okay. It's not that active, but there was a little bit of activity, presumably during that group watch. I'll share. Oh shoot, I gotta get out. I don't want to accidentally join this. Let me get out of this. Click. Yeah. Here was a little portion of that discussion. It's not pornographic. I'm a big fan of Lyle's comment and Owl's comeback. That's pretty good. Just in case, I guess that's the receipts too. Just in case, SG4E tells some really funky stories in his chat. I think he probably just makes these up to get a reaction out of people. Well, I actually have the receipts for this one, and there it is. Alright, sorry about that. Was my Windows sound. I mean, I can't believe that Lyle fellow can't appreciate the story build-up. That man can't appreciate a good story, a good plot development for the characters. Sometimes you gotta develop some plot. Yeah, my thing is getting robbed, but whatever. Such is life. I mean, I could just sink. I probably should sink it in the brickworks. Smash by brick break. Never gets old saying that. All SG4 does is say the same thing over and over again. It's true. I don't want the brewery. Oh, it's true. That's all he does. Very true. Is a thing of the past. Young teenage SG. Like back in my day, you couldn't just go to Google and find it. I'm not even joking. There's you could Google images actual pornographic terms and you get no relevant results. My parents had like HBO, had to like sneak down to the after everybody went to bed, to the family TV. I hope there was something good on HBO that day, like 2 a.m. There never was. I mean, there was sometimes. It was so boring, and it was the typical. Exactly, it was Lyle's reaction. Like you watch 20 minutes of plot for a very subpar scene. retowoyab.com/br. Having some slums prevents immigration. Not my problem. Not my problem. Kids today have it easy. You just go to the World Wide Web, you find whatever you want. Crazy to me that Japan, like the like adult DVD scene is still huge. There's tons of like the DVD stores. Freaking DVDs cost like $50. Salary man after work's like, yeah, I think I'll stop by the DVD store. Pays $50 for, and they're usually pretty long. They're usually like 2 to 4 hour videos, but you could. It's very easy to find online for free. Why pay $50? Gotta support your local industry, though, I guess. If nobody pays, I guess the industry shuts down, yeah. Somebody's got to pay. It's roundabout time we increase the speed. I think I'll save first. Gotta reserve my copy of Tears of the Kingdom for $70. Nintendo even emailed me too. It's like, make sure you pre-order Tears of the Kingdom for $70. Oh yeah, but still good. Ooh, yeah, there's some great artists out there for the VTubers. Really good ones. Well, I hope you share. I'm looking for some links. I don't see any links posted in Discord yet. Mooman. We're just waiting for some bricks. This is literally brick make the... We might be short on straw. So. Why are there no employees? No. Oh, we definitely need to turn the speed down and figure this out. Okay. Sink. Sink. I'll even put it there. I don't care, man. We gotta. Like what? I'll even pay big money. Like sure. No taxes. And because the kingdom. When did the kingdom start paying more? This is really bad, guys. We have... Everybody moved out of the slums. Which means half of, like, all. The only section of industry that's employed right now is right here. When did this happen? I think I have to delete housing. Like, this... Okay, that's better. I need, like, the ASAP, you fix this problem. Oh, the one that I posted. Oh, okay, my bad. When you said checked out the Twitter of the artist for that Mume art. Oh. I thought maybe you had found one yourself. Ah, okay. Well, I was just confused. But that Mume art was the one I posted. It was really bad. Like, incredibly bad. I will pay people even more. Just come to my city. Anything to get people into my city. If we don't get it now, all that's going to burn down. Like, if this doesn't have... Okay. I don't know where those people came from. This thing is still employed. Okay, the fireplace is still employed. Where are you guys going? People are upset with you because there aren't enough jobs. I'm literally... Do you know how many people I'm putting to work? Disaster strikes. Okay, now I'm convinced that the non-global employment is a horrible mistake. Yeah, you gotta delete more people. Oh man. At some point... I don't know what happened. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but we need people. We need immigration like now. And we've got to also like handhold this too. We've got to like slowly delete. This is so bad. Okay, people are getting better at me. It's bad because pretty soon all of these maintenance buildings are going to be not. They're going to realize there's no workers nearby, and that's the part that's really bad. Like, it sucks that we don't have any food. Not gonna lie to you, that does suck. But everything burning down would be the bad thing. Okay, well, as soon as they realize that there's plenty of the unemployment situation has gone away, though, should hopefully move back. Oh, stream died for a second. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the VOD. What does Twitch's uptime for me say? Did it give the did it give like the not like this guy? Okay. Hopefully I fixed. There used to be a problem where my audio was dead. Let me see. Is audio okay? Like, can you guys hear me? Because once this happened before. Okay, so you guys hear me. Okay, good. Alright, I should be fine. I think I finally fixed that issue. I used to have a problem where whenever you guys got the not like this guy. Okay, they're moving in. Might actually be a crisis averted. Whenever you guys got the not like this guy, my audio is permanently borked until I stopped streaming and restarted streaming. I'm glad we caught that when we did. Alright, uptime is still. Yeah, cool. Which recovered. People are extremely pleased with me all of a sudden. Yeah. It was really bad, but I think I realized fast enough that we had a problem and we dealt with it. We are... Kippo's going in. We are going to have to be careful here, though. We got to monitor... Yeah, all of a sudden... Now you can delete each of these work camps. The only reason we had those there was to sink unemployment. That people would move back in. That's still really bad. Okay, we're gonna have to shut down some industry temporarily. Limestone is going off. Linen's going off. Beer's going off. I'm gonna forget to re-enable all this stuff too, and it's gonna be awful. Obviously we need grain. Bricks are gonna have to go off. Clay is gonna go off. Pottery is gonna go off. Reeds are gonna go off. Make it better, let's see. Okay, we fixed it. It's fixed. For people to move back in. Very adorable, that. Yeah, like, you get so screwed over if somebody just moves out of your slums. And then, especially on this map where there's, like, no recoveries. Ah, somebody moved out of your slum? Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. We probably need to put clay and pottery back on first. You gotta very carefully be monitoring the unemployment situation and gradually turning industries back on. That was going to be, like, if I didn't realize that when I did, very likely that the whole city would have been on fire. Everything that wasn't on this island, which is the only place that actually has non-slum housing, and still had people in there, like, something weird happened where people moved out of the slums. I think just we might have had a big immigration boom, and I wasn't staying on top of the unemployment situation. I'm not actually sure what the cause of that was, but people got unhappy very fast. People moved out of the slums. Moving out of the slums meant all of these businesses couldn't be employed anymore. And that had a huge effect on the employment levels of our city, which made people continue to be unhappy, which meant they moved out even of the nice parts of the city, which meant the slums had no chance of accepting any immigrants. Oh, you know what happened? It was this. Yeah, that's what it was. It was I wasn't paying the people enough. No. I'm gonna start paying them less. Now that I've tricked them. Now that I've tricked them. Yeah, at some when did that happen? Yeah, I missed this. I missed this, and we went 2 full years of people. We went 2 full years of people getting paid less than they wanted to be paid, and that meant that the people in the slums moved out first because they were dissatisfied, and then that meant almost all the city became like all the jobs went away. It was an adorable domino effect for the entire city. We recovered from in the nick of time. Brick break. He's saying the thing again? Yep, brick break. I feel when Mume art has 1/4 of the number of likes as Calyarch and 1/6 of the likes as Ina art Satch. Yeah. Might just be the council debuff. Everybody likes Myth. They didn't stick around for council. I mean, there's people who are fans of Hoshimachi Suisei and don't know what Hololive is. They just like Suisei's music. There's plenty of people who just like, hey, I really like Gouda, and they have no idea what Hololive is. They wouldn't be able to recognize Kiata, Kali, Ame. Well, I mean, they would have shown up on Gouda's stream, but they're more casual fans, and they just tune in every once in a while for the Gouda stream. Yeah, it's crazy to think about that despite how popular some of Hololive talents are, they, some people just still don't discover. This is where camp can go. Some people still don't like discover the whole like talent agency from their favorite VTuber. They just, yeah, I like this VTuber. They're like, wait, she's a part of an agency full of other VTubers? I never knew that. Posted more. It's fine, Rio. Not everyone can be a true patrician. Akko's bailed. Oh, that's cute. Cute Ina. A really good Ina. Yeah, that guy does really cute stuff. Everything else I need to go in the other channel. Rip. Who's ready to make more progress with the rat later today? What is it? Is it quote 92? There it is. Accurate quote. Did I not put a... Apothecary. Semester at the Grind Fest. I have to finish at a later point. Sunkern looks really rough. Yeah, it's probably a good strap. Do a quick Fun Fest point check. Mod check? Point check? Standings. It's like 50. Not bad. Hey Muck, how's it going? Fun festival. All of this needs to get turned back on. Yeah, we're just recovering from a very bad issue in the game where everybody left everybody wanted to leave our city and we just recovered. I just got enough jade from your charm to do another pull. Yeah, it's like, it's like a 5%, right? 5% to get a character. Expected pulls is 20. Yeah. Just gotcha things. Can pull for Lelouch. Are you pulling for Code Geass? I think it's like what? They have all the percentages in there. I think it's over 60% just to get a trash gift. Posh game stays posh, yeah. Boys out, am I right? Boys out. Muck's got to pull for Haruna, am I right? Praying for that Haruna pick. That Haruna pull. Ah, there's plenty of boys. Oh, in the game that you're currently in. Thought he meant the game in general. The industry back on. No degenerate males. It's the 12-year-old in the bikini, yeah. There are lots of boys, just never see them. Barf. Haruna is like Oda Cool, who hosts a lot of, well, he's retired now from streaming, but he used to be really active in the Mahjong Soul community. He hosts a lot of cool tournaments. His whole branding. Now, Haruna is canonically 12 years old. His whole branding was love for Haruna, the waifu. Haruna was his waifu, and he went in, man. Which one's the... Oh, yeah. She's newer. She came out when I wasn't playing the game too much anymore, so I don't know her as well. I don't know. I don't know enough about her. Yeah, Mahjong Soul. Is she? I thought she's like 15. Coffee girl. Please tell me coffee girl is an adult. Just don't Google your waifus and then you can live on in ignorance. Don't Google your waifus. This discard an exhaustive draw. What is your weights? Now, 15's at least better than 12. 6 and 9. Hoarding the soul. Maybe I pick some more straw. I think I better have more straw on reserve. So looking through profiles, and there's a bookstore lady who writes erotica. I didn't know she did that. Bookstore lady. Is she a newer one? Mahjong Soul Bookstore. I know the character I use is also a novelist. Bookstore girl. Does she have a name? Not coming up. Yeah, Lelouch is actually in the game now. It's not the one who drinks beer, right? There's one that's like biker girl. I don't think she works at a bookstore. Biker girl. I'll put this house here now. We can finally start adding these houses back that I had to delete. Oh, we put most of them back, but I think most everybody's moved back in now, so. Lelouch. Yep, that's the only one that's not default that I have, so I use it. I have not pulled in forever. I've not pulled in years. I think I have like 25 tickets. He's just an enthusiast. Which one is it? Nano Ha. Okay. Oh yeah, I think she's newer. Wow, that's a lot of thigh. Yeah, I wish they had the added 2022. Start of 2022. I guess I really wasn't that playing that much then. Surprised I haven't seen her more. Interest is reading, writing, and doujinshi. Connoisseur of adult novels. Naruhodo ne? I'll move this over here. Like this character, she's also the oldest female character, 26. Oh, grandma age. Oh yeah, Ta'an uses this character. Isn't there one that's like actually like a MILF though? Now there's one that has like big mama vibes. Is she actually younger than this one? Let's see, I'll find her. I will find her. Yeah, this one. Sawako. Yeah. 32. Check your facts, Muck. Yeah, that's the actual bands of Jukujo. I mean, yeah, so there's some older options in there. It's not just a young women's game. Almost as old as you, yeah. Imagine being that old, right? It's fine. Koyori is definitely old like me. It's the only way she would have the tolerance to play those games. Like Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. Mega Man. Hey. I wish they would get multiple food sources. Oh shoot, did I shut down cattle? Oh, I probably did. Wait. You just not have straw? They just don't have straw. What's the deal with that? What's the deal with not having straw? That last outfit? Yeah, the Moonlight Waltz. Yes, very elegant. It's got cute emotes too. Definitely the Ada type. Turn into an old person soon. Yep, you just gotta accept it. Accept your fate. Become old.
Pharaoh Khufu.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until we're close. I'm gonna wait till we're close. I don't know why I bother with limestone. Me thinking Emperor would actually, or Pharaoh would actually request that. He's yet to call for limestone. I've had 64 all game and I can't do anything with it. Can't export it. I don't think I can export it. They just sell stuff. I don't want to sell. I don't want to buy stuff. I want to sell stuff. I think I've opened up all the trade routes I can. Right? That's open. That's open. That's open. Literally trading with everybody who would trade with me. All my trading options. Wait, what about this one? Oh, they just sell stuff, right? We just talked about that. I need to get 4K pop. That won't be hard, but I want to hold off on that. We'll probably do that last, because I don't really want to have to get the food for that. Sustaining that population is going to be a bit rough. In fact, I should maybe start. How much we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we should really put these other two farms down and help. with the food. Just turned 34. I'd love to be back at 30. Definitely would like to have this character. The Sawako? Come on, 34 can't be that much different from 30. $34.30. Maybe put one more granite. It'll also wall off the hippos, which is nice. The hungry, hungry hippos. This really was some dark times for the kingdom right here. This was some dark times. Raw. Only about $300 worth of pulls before you can just buy a character. I think we're probably ready to go back to 90. Maybe I should have a dedicated storage yard to straw here. Disease strikes, things I couldn't care less about. My slums being hit with disease.
We're waiting for some cargo to be I wonder if the city has any sights I could see while they unload my ship.
%9 unemployment is high. I'll just sink it a little bit.
Malaria doesn't seem to be a problem here.
We don't have to worry too much about the aging demographic because I had to delete like half of the houses to do the recover from our city falling apart. But those houses are going to count as young people now. Young. Youngstales. You youngstales. Okay, they're harvesting.
No one can accept these goods. That's okay. I can use the rest.
Surprised I don't have space for all of it. But straw, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth saving grain if I really don't have. Alright, so we're actually okay on food. Unemployment, okay. Youngstales. I have to leave this slab of land open here. This is where we're gonna build the next housing district. It's gonna bring us over 4K. We're gonna hold off on that because I don't really want to be bothered putting all those people to work. So it's probably just gonna be the last thing we do. We're focusing right now on finishing the mastabas. This is gonna take a while. I think I'll actually stop filling that up. Do this. Low on clay. A lot of them are low on clay. Can I make a clay? Perfect. Low on Chol. Low on D's. Okay, add an extra clay pit, which should hopefully allow us to... Put another clay pit here. No. And I got multiple. We got lots of clay pits, so that should help us keep our brick breakers. Smash my brick break. Our brick breakers always making bricks. brick break. Or making bricks requires straw and clay. Both goods are delivered to the brick maker right here. The brickworks, and then after a period of time it produces a load of bricks. What is the hippo doing there? That's a nice production of straw there. That's They're all close to 50%. Man, we're halfway done with the mastabas. I'd like to be more than halfway done. Does one of these at least carry a full load of 4? How many do you have? Doesn't see how many good. Man, if you could just take one at a time, that really sucks. Really sucks. Check Holodecks real quick. Laplace is streaming Valorant on Twitch. Adorable. It's just like I want to expand, but just because of how like trash this massive land is, like I'm thinking to myself like, okay, I could put more. I could make more brickworks. That would be nice, right? I guess I could do that here. You know, we probably should just do that. Yeah. Like this section of land right here is just underutilized. Utilize it. We're gonna need a lot of bricks, so no excuses, SG. Stop complaining about needing bricks and do something. Exile, do something. This world is an illusion, exile. Voice lines we'll never hear again because we're never playing that game again. tired. I'm tired of having to send Pharaoh that tash. Okay. Employees needed. Turn off the limestone industry since I've never used that. Exportable. Oh no, the sandstone. Posh industry. That's really all I can. That's really all I can squeeze in over here. These floodplains are packed. Yeah, the clay pit has to be placed close to a floodplain or the water. I mean, this is cute. Okay, so that did help. That did help. Of course, putting putting more brickworks down helps create more bricks. Yeah, no kidding, SG. But yeah, that we're getting like a lot more deliveries here. 77, 55. Alright, yeah. Coming. It's coming along. Coming along nicely. If anything, struggling a little bit to maintain the straw. I mean, there's straw here, but none of it got delivered here. But my straw production is pretty much as big as I can have without expanding up here, which I don't really want to be bothered with. So far, we have enough straw to saturate our brickworks. So grain fields, these right here. Grain fields produce both a food source and a raw material source. The food source is grain, so that goes in the granary, which feeds the people. And then the raw material source is straw, which is used to feed cattle and the cattle ranches, as well as as well as one of the two ingredients needed to make bricks. The other one is clay. Clay is produced by a clay pit, which just is constantly putting out clay. I'm happy that all of these, well, here's one that's not. No workers live nearby. Okay, let's fix that. I'll put an extra slum. Basically, almost all of our brickworks are in constant production. This is good. That'll make a lot of bricks. That one's very close to done. Can I export bricks? I don't know. Can. Good luck, though. Good luck for the clogging up our docks. But yes, we could export bricks. What kind of burial provisions do I need? Oh, a lot. Alright. So I'm eventually going to need to set aside... Wood needs to be set to that much. Luxury goods need to be that much. Oh, I need a lot of granite. Need to open trade, okay. More stuff to clog up my docks. Yeah. So that'll get this stuff into our city. This is gonna be the last step. We're gonna, as soon as these mastabas are done, because I'm gonna wait for them. As soon as these mastabas are done, we're gonna build our second little thing up here. And then we're gonna get our population up by 1 extra K to get us to 4K, which was required. And then we're gonna spam culture buildings. Okay, luxury goods are here. Important we set these aside last because you're... Your pyramids can get robbed. Great mechanic. I guess I could just put that here. I guess we can start building the expansion. Probably want Senate houses. I'm gonna put this down to 80 for this section because easier. Good night, Rio. Sleep well. Youngsters. A lot of workers. I'm just gonna build up here. Copium. huge, that Senate House. Some old meme for Laplace back from her debut, where they like nicknamed her Yamada or something. And then her English-speaking audience was like, well, it can also stand for yes, my darkness. So for the English-speaking audience, they say it stands for yes, my darkness. See if I can't find that out. Laplace YMD. Why are people calling Laplace Yamada? I know it's a surname and everything, but I don't get it. She wanted people to respond to her with yes, my dark, and they shortened it to YMD, then became Yamada. Ah, okay, so that's the order of how those developed. So when she was interacting with the English-speaking audience of hers, close to her debut, you wanted to develop a meme where you say, yes, my darkness. And then the English-speaking audience said, okay, cool. And we can also abbreviate it YMD. And then the Japanese-speaking audience was like, YMD, that's like that Japanese name that we have, Yamada. So they like further expand on the meme. Kind of funny. Kind of funny.
The worker shortage could cause real trouble in the city.
Yes, my Gouda. I just got a lot of export pottery. I don't need to export it. I'm too good. I'm too good to be bothered. Making too much money to care. Position. Okay, so that's the last mastaba. Then we'll spam juggler venues. Last what? Oh, the mastaba? Yeah. Can you believe I was neglecting to collect taxes here? Adorable. Next, they're gonna want school. They want to go to school. Pay for 425. That's not enough. That's not enough. After the city, we're gonna play more with Hako Bales. I think my title when I switch is gonna be doing Hako Bales %. Because that's what I'll be doing. But then you read it and it's like doing Hako Bales. And I was like, ah, yes. It'll resonate with the Hako Bales fans because that's all they can think about when they look at her. Ah, he's doing the rat. I'm so jealous. Yeah, getting a second, I underestimate the difficulty of getting a second food source. Not that easy. Like, theoretically, it's easy, but then, not that easy. For sure, you can make a second, you can make a, exactly, Buck. You can make a second food source, but you've got to be able, like, it's got to be in constant supply to your granaries. Generally, you have one food source. Well, it's easy if you have more than one farm, because you just build an equal amount of all farms, and it's so easy. But this game only gives us access to one type of food farm, and our second food source would be meat, which, to be fair, I could have done a better job of providing to the granaries. The game meat, at least. And then production of the cow meat is really slow, though. Not worth it. Now, if you're an expert Pharaoh player, one of the things you can do is, like what I'm gonna end up doing when I have too many workers is I'm just gonna sink them. I'm gonna create a bunch of like work farms that are just like 2x2 buildings and take up 25 workers, and I don't need those. I don't need those. All I'm doing is just putting people to work at those buildings, and doesn't do anything for me other than keep unemployment down so people don't complain. If anything, it's a detriment to me because I have to pay money to employ them. But if you're really good at Pharaoh, you can create a housing district and evolve your houses to like a stage. You can evolve your houses really high. And once the houses evolve beyond a certain level, and I believe it's when they transfer from a 2x2 into a 3x3, they'll just grow into a 3x3 of their space. Once that happens, the population of the house stops joining the workforce. So rather than have to grow your population and be constantly finding jobs for it, you could just develop part of your city to be like really like luxury and have the rich people be there, and they won't work. They'll become scribes, and the scribes pay very much higher taxes in exchange for not working. That's a way of getting a like sum of population. Like you could part of your total population could be like the non-working class, like rich people who just pay you money, and they're taking up population spots to get you closer to your goal, your population goal, without you having to worry about putting them to work. On the other hand, if we can't get the pop here, that's a big problem. Okay, well, there's plenty of. There's 700. This is plenty of space. The question now becomes that I've got to watch my unemployment. We still have underemployment. I think this is probably going to be where we sink it. I'm going to need to make some jugglers. Let's try making a booth and a bandstand. I could probably just make a pavilion there. Do that. Add more rats. What is it particularly about the rat that's appealing to everybody? Is it the cute Australian accent? Is it the ears? Is it the hair? And I know what the answer is. I'm gonna make you say something else. I'm gonna force rat fans to say something else. Yeah, more rats. It's all three of those things. Easy way out. Ah, yeah, it's there's other qualities about her. The rat tatas. Oh no, did we buy? Why is this elegant? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Is that what you expected? You and I are not the same. It's the smooth pink tail. Right? The tail's all up in your face. It looks cute. Oh shoot, they need access to a mortuary? A la verga game. How am I gonna squeeze that in here? Oh, it's small. It's Hako's small. I'm gonna have to evict these one people. Oh, undo. How did that? Oh, that's interesting. This grew into the floodplain. I didn't think that could happen. Interesting. Because there's only 3 tiles here, so I laid those 3 tiles in like an L shape, but it evolved into a 2x2, even though that tile's not accessible for me to lay down a house. But if the house just grows into it, apparently that works. Cool. Yeah. The crazy vibe doesn't bother you. Yeah, she's fake crazy. Unlike Lucia, who was like real. Mental. Mental. Like, let me ruin my career and force the guy I'm seeing to marry me out of shame. I'll leave my Discord. I'll do desktop capture instead of game capture, so that and tell him to DM me on my company Discord instead of my private Discord, so that shows up on stream and ruins my career, and then he'll feel bad and he'll marry me. That's one of the Rushia theories. One of the Rushia theories as far as why that happened. Yeah, it goes out in the field. It's really funny to me. Huh. Huge brain, right, Muck? They'd apparently been seeing each other for a long time, so maybe that was her tactic. Oh, we're really close. The Japanese Keemster guy saw the DMs. He said no boyfriend. That's true. That's true. The Japanese Keemster guy, he did the research. The totally reputable research. Checked all of the DMs. He also released a video the week later, like, from the Rushia files. The one coworker whose goal was to ruin Rushia's life, and like has like a shows like a message from Rushia that says something like, if I ever go missing, if I ever disappear, it's blah blah blah's fault, or something along those lines. Or look, like, investigate blah blah blah, and then he's blurred the blah blah blah, but the internet detectives are like, well, you can see from the blur that it's obviously 4 characters long, so that eliminates some Hololive members, and then just make a short list of like, okay, who rates their name with 4 characters? And then some people say, well, they probably didn't refer to, she probably wasn't. Like, it's not necessarily that she referred to them by their character name. She might have been referring to them by their IRL name. So they're like, okay, well, then we have to add people to the list then, so. Yeah. Rushia's just like, Rushia was like a multi-video thing for him. Plenty of content. Rushia was his Sierra City Builder series. It's like, yeah, what video to make today? What did Rushia have for breakfast? From the DMs, from the Rushia files. I think he just made those two. I don't actually follow. I just know of those two. I know of the OG. They're just gaming buddies. Don't worry, guys. They're just gaming buddies. They just happen to own a bunch of the same appliances. but they totally don't live together. They meet once a month for gaming buddy activities, like playing Mario Party. They made that video, the OG one, and then he made the what four character Rushia co-worker has made her life a living hell. Click here to find out. Yeah, basically that meme. If I go missing, it's because of blah blah blah. Blah 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 did it. When the East game goes south, what about when the South game goes west? Oof. That's a feeling. Ah, yes. That is familiar. Everybody playing one Han, two Han hands, nobody looking to win, everybody just trying to go out as fast as possible. The Mahjong Soul Classic. I think the only two hands that were worth anything got canceled out. It's okay though. Rushia is living. Rushia is having a good life over at Bishojo. Rushia has 3 personalities now. Well, 2 that are still alive. The first one is Dej. Never existed. Uruha Rushia. And then she streams independently on YouTube as Mike Neko. She streams on YouTube sometimes as herself. Like Rushia has a real talent. Rushia has an amazing talent for milking simp bucks. On Valentine's Day, I watched this stream. I did the research. I have the receipts. Last Valentine's Day stream, she did a cute I'll be your maid for the day cosplay on her channel. She made that looked awful, but I guess that's part of the theme of Valentine's Day. She made some kind of like pancake, but that she did. She puts like she's got like the cam, but you got to add a little suspense. So you put the cam on, like the cam. It's not really like a Twitch cam, but it's like it's from her neck and below. But it's not like zoomed in there. It's just like, you know, you can't really see her face. I guess that's a better way of saying it. She hides her face even though she's tweeted out pictures of her face. But to add, I guess, to a little bit of the suspense, she's got like the cam just set up on the sides. You just see like her body. You don't really see her face. And she's got in front of her, she's got the like bowl, and she's gonna make like a special cake for you on Valentine's Day. And her cat was there too, and I swear cat hair got into the cake at some point. But that's okay. That's part of the appeal, right? She's just clumsy. But yeah, she had like the hot pot. She basically tried to make a cake at her gaming PC instead of the kitchen because that was the easiest place for her to stream it. And in a maid costume. And well, the cake didn't turn out that well because it turns out it's hard to actually cook a cake at your gaming PC set up instead of the kitchen. Yeah, we're talking about VTubers, but this is one who got fired but went independent afterwards, and in addition to streaming with a model, she also streams with a webcam. Is that an M or an N? Is this city just called Own? Is it Or? Own?
Pharaoh Khufu has taken the throne, and, as foretold by seers of Horus and Ra, our people have already begun to suffer under his oppression. It is rumored that he plans to begin a colossal building project on the plateau outside Rostja, that he may usurp the renown his father, the wise and benevolent Snofru has earned from the completion of his 2 noble pyramids. Pharaoh Khufu has ordered a cluster of quarries to be dug at Tura in the Delta region, where rich deposits of fine white limestone have recently been discovered. You also must build 3 mastaba tombs for the nobles of this region, so that Pharaoh may honor their devotion. The quarrying settlement you found shall be named On.
Oh,
Shall...
right. Yeah, so she does that gig. She doesn't really stream that often with Cam, but she did for Valentine's Day because it brings the simp bucks. But yeah, then she also streams in VShojo. But VShojo she always uses a model. Watch me be down on something, of course. Why? What is the issue here? Why are they not happy they don't have jugglers? Is it because I hit another, like... What is up with not having jugglers? I mean, alright, have more jugglers. I'm sick of building jugglers. Don't even fit there. I don't think that'll work. The fact that these need to be built on a thing like this is so dumb. I'm not a fan. And I might as well make this be a... Yeah, don't worry about her. Even though she got fired, even Hololive's highest grossing member ever, and got fired. She's doing all right now. She's doing okay. The shoujo is and I guess Western. I think it's based in America. It's okay. So there's VTuber agencies, right? You can do the independent thing, which is like, I want to be a VTuber. I'm going to go on Twitch. I'm going to stream my VTuber manga. Totally do that as people get successful with that. It's called being an independent. But there's also like a more corporate side of VTubing where there's like an agency and they sort of recruit talents. They either recruit talents or you can just like join or something. But then you sort of have like a corporate structure above you that helps you out with stuff, like maybe helps you with marketing, helps you with getting like, I don't know, like licenses for goods, helps you with like the more business side of things. And one of those corporations is called VShojo, so that puts it in the same kind of business as Hololive and Niji Sanji. But what makes it different is they're a Western VTubing business. So, I don't know how many like VTubing agencies are mostly pretty popular in Japan. Like there's multiple ones. There's plenty others that aren't Niji Sanji and Hololive, but you just don't hear about them because they're not quite as big. But VShojo might be the only like at least large Western agency. Certainly the most famous one. Yeah, exactly. Predatory agencies, which you need. So she works for them now.
Splendid! The mines you established at Tura have furnished all the limestone that Khufu has required so far. With the strong economy based on the productive Tura mines, your city has reached new cultural and social heights.
Yeah, it turns out having like 4 juggler stages all in a small area was super popular. Yo, can I join Tapioca? What's the agency called? I mean, I guess we're sort of joking now, but Twitch tried that, right? Like Twitch has the teams, but I guess it's not really structured like an agency. But I get like what Hololive, Niji Sanji, and V Shoujo all do is teams, but with just more corporate structure. But a big part of the like motivation for like both creating those agencies and joining them is because well, you get like it's all networking, right? They get this like the dirty word in streaming is like networking is very important, and it is. And being part of an agency helps you network more easily because everybody else in your agency is like a free ticket to stream together, a free like leg up for networking with them. And then also other agencies will want to maybe network with similar sized agencies and both like mutually increase their notoriety. Niji Sanji. How do they write it in kanji? Surely it's not that though. I'm curious now. They usually just stylize it in English because English cool, man. Like Niji Sanji World. Official. Niji Sanji. Yeah, they just write it as this, according to the virtual wiki fan. Can't even be bothered to find kanji for it. Well, according to Wikipedia as well. They don't write it. I mean, Hololive just writes it in katakana. Niji Sanji chooses hiragana. Hololive chooses katakana. V Shoujo always writes in romaji, but V Shoujo actually is like you could shoujo is a word that you could just write in kanji. I think like I don't think it actually has like I never really thought of it as that meaning that you wrote in kanji. I think it's just it's just a homonym in a way that sure 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock homonym, but I don't think it carries any of that meaning. Twitch does this sort of thing. Like, remember Pi had that agency that blew up? I think he's in a different one now. Right, yeah. Yeah, like a talent agency. I mean, that's big. Well, like, talent agencies are huge in, like, Hollywood, of course. Like, acting. But it feels kind of novel to apply that to Twitch. But it makes sense. Like, Twitch is just, like, entertainment talent, at least at the high level, the people who, want to have thousands of viewers and whatnot have to be really good entertainers. So um, it makes sense when you look at it that way that they're not really that much different from like people working in Hollywood. VTuber ones always reminded you of idol agencies. Yeah, like I know whatever, like Pie's like one had some kind of weird drama that happened, not involving Pie, but um I don't know. There's like one of the people who was like in charge of it, like one of the um like executives in charge of running it had some weird drama that came out, like fell apart. Pie left it, yeah. When it's a scandal that one of them might have a boyfriend, of course, that's more driven by the fans. Yeah, and Hololive. It was interesting because when that came out, Hololive stood behind Rushia and made statements that they probably didn't want to make. Because Hololive never before, like, people just assumed there was some kind of like personal requirements. Like maybe part of being an idol wasn't you're not allowed to have a boyfriend, which is like at least what's thought of among 3D idols in Japan, or that's the expectation. Whether it's mandated or not is a different question. The whole life had always been like equivocal about that. And when Rushia had her drama come out, Hololive made an official statement that they don't get involved in their lives of their talent, which backed Rushia up. and might not have been a statement they would have liked to make, because it was probably better to just stay equivocal if they could. I don't think it's true though, because there's been other saying that they don't get involved in their personal life just contradicts statements that the town have said. The town also, I don't know. There's like Laplace. Laplace said that she wanted to move in with a friend and had to okay it with corporate, which could just be her lying. But if it's true, then that contradicts what Hololive said. I think it's kind of bad business to not. Like they invest so much into these talents that if not getting involved, like I mean plenty of like entertainers in Hollywood, right, have like a morality clause or whatever it's called. Like if you know if people don't like Hollywood actors when they have some kind of like extreme thing, some kind of extreme ideology in there, that they profess, and that's people will dislike them, and the success of Hollywood movies depends on people liking the actors. So I think they have like in their contract stuff, like yeah, like if something like this happens, like we can sever your contract, or it's like you're required like this. So it makes sense for Whole Alive to have some kind of, it's being that they're entertainers, and specifically the type of experience they offer as role-playing anime girls. It's beneficial to Whole Alive to have some kind of provisions in their contract that would let them have some say over, let them constrain some activities they could do in their personal life. But who knows? A lot of that stuff stays quiet. They're a very clean organization. They dodge a lot of scandals. We don't actually know a lot about the going on inside because they're very private about that stuff. That's a new emote, isn't it? Did that just get uploaded today? The Yoshi Y? I'd not seen that before, but I was in Pai's chat earlier today. Well, he forgot to Lucky Hammer against Birdo. Whole company collapsed immediately. Predator or something. Kind of the nice thing about VTubers, your persona doesn't have to have a boyfriend. Confirmed on personal experience that there's no rule saying they can't date anyone. Damn, Tapioca with the leaks. More normal than, say, Scientology.
Pharaoh Khufu has at last made his plans known, and his
This is
boundless
awful.
aspirations are sure to weigh heavily upon our
Look
people.
at those requirements.
Pharaoh
Look at that
both
top
curses
left
and
requirement.
blesses your family. For though you have been awarded the status of nomarch, you have also been charged with carrying out the most ambitious building project ever to be undertaken in our land. Pharaoh's eternal resting place shall be a massive pyramid complex situated far from any city on the plateau outside Rostja. His sarcophagus shall be made of solid granite, and his funeral barge of precious Lebanese cedar. Beside Pharaoh's pyramid complex, a smaller pyramid shall also be built for his son Prince Khafra, whose tyranny rivals that of his father, though his achievements do not. Khafra also declares that his image be carved into the living rock at Rostja, upon a huge figure called a sphinx, with the body of a lion and the head of a man. To support the massive building effort needed for the completion of this monument, you'll need to establish a large settlement at Rostja. As such, conditions there may not be overly refined, for your goal is only to complete these three great projects and to honor Pharaoh. You will be provided with some of the fine white limestone needed for the outer casing of these pyramids, but you will also need to purchase much of what you need with the city's own funds.
Great.
Pharaoh is entrusting you, one of his royal nomarchs, with these three sacred tasks. you must demonstrate unwavering dedication to Pharaoh and fulfill his wishes, whatever the cost.
Monument rating of 35, 3 different monuments, and we're not self-sufficient in all of their resources. We're going to have to rely on a trade network to build these. Laudable. Absolutely laudable. Well, we're not doing that today. We're going to switch over to doing Hako Bales %. But let's take a look. Let's see how big these are. The Sphinx. Okay. I wonder if I ever made it to this mission as a kid. So, as a kid, I remember I never beat this game. There must have been one mission. I think I would have tried multiple times. Restarted the campaign because I had a lot of fun playing it. But I must have always got to one mission. Same with Caesar. Caesar 3, I even played that again as an adult and didn't beat it. And always, I forget exactly which mission it was, but eventually in the campaign you get to a mission and you're just like, that's it, I'm out. I don't know when that mission is in this game, but it certainly existed for Kid SG4E. I remember unlocking the Senate House, like that culture building we built in the previous campaign that takes the beer. I remember unlocking that, so we definitely, as a kid, I definitely at least got to the previous mission. It was very annoying building all the stuff on those tiny islands. So it's possible that's where I gave up? I don't know. I don't remember building... I might have, but I don't remember exactly if I ever built the Sphinx. For all we know, this could have been it. This could have been the forget it. Building 2 pyramids in the Sphinx. That's a really big one, too. Medium pyramid. Pyramid complex. So if you don't get attacked in this game like in Zeus, what can make you fail a mission? If you go too far into debt, Pharaoh gets really pissed at you and kills you. If you get invaded and you can't defend it, your city will be in ruins. I don't know if that actually causes defeat, though. You might just have to rebuild and lose all the money rebuilding in the process. Your biggest way of failing is losing out of money. Yeah, Pharaoh, so how it works is you have this kingdom rating here. Pharaoh himself is your biggest enemy. Because if he gets pissed, he puts you out of your business. He invades with a really strong army, and then you're just screwed because your city's left in ruins afterwards. Or it might just be a game over. This bar right here is really important, your kingdom rating. Every so often, Pharaoh gives you demands where it's like, hey, you need to send me like 60 blocks of limestone before this deadline. And if you don't meet it, your kingdom rating goes down. If you meet it, your kingdom rating goes up. If your kingdom rating drops to like, I don't know, maybe like below 5, it always starts off at 50. If it gets really low, Pharaoh just says, I'm going to invade you. You're dead. And you can't do anything at that point. You can try and defend. I'm told on easier difficulties, if you actually have an army, you can defend against Pharaoh, but it's intended to be an event that leaves your city in ruins. You're just screwed. To incentivize you to never let that happen. If you go into debt, every year that you stay in debt, you get a compounding penalty on your kingdom rating. So like at first, if you're a year in debt, maybe it's just like -3, not the end of the world. If you stay in debt, maybe the next time it's like -9. If the year after you're still in debt, then it's maybe like -20. If you're still in there the year, like that's like, you're losing like 50 all in 1 year. It compounds every year. That happened to me a few campaigns ago when we got invaded. We had to reload from save. So I stayed in debt for so long. I was at 43 1 year. I was at 43 kingdom rating while in debt. The year rolled over for my debt anniversary. I went down to 0 in 1 year. No, you probably become the Pharaoh at the end, but you're technically, what tells you here? If you go to your title page, I'm the royal governor. That's all I'm good for. You get a title from the Pharaoh. Maybe at the end, you get to actually be a Pharaoh. Maybe the last mission, you're a Pharaoh. But no, you're just some lowly Pharaoh controls you. Better not screw up. Now this does look challenging. You know why? We don't. Oh, this is gonna suck. We don't have a lot of floodplain. This is probably the mission and Kid SG gave up on. This looks very... We don't even have a farm. This looks very... I'm out for Kid SG for you. I'm not doing this crap. There's a little more floodplain over here. We can't use the floodplain. The only way to make... food is from hunting. How are we going to make money? Okay, plainstone and gemstone. Gemstone is going to be printing money. So, we're definitely going to have industry over here. Really annoying with these dunes, though, because you can't really squeeze in a lot of these. There's not a lot of buildable land because of these dunes. Oh, this really is a bad mission. Because we're going to build so many pyramids. I like to build, like, I would like to have been able to build, like, 20 of these. And all we do is just, massing stone for all those pyramids. But realistically, to build the roads to connect these, we're going to... I'd be lucky to fit 10 in here. Are these the only rocks? Is there rocks on the other side? Yeah, I don't even think I can make... I don't think I can afford the space to also mine gems. I think I just have to mine rock. Was it limestone? Or plainstone, that's even more important. Plainstone for building pyramids is extremely important. I can't not get as much of that as possible. So like this is okay. But here, I'll show you. Let's see. But when it all has to be connected with roads. This one is okay. I can't build it there because I can't connect a road. Okay, so we can actually get value here. Does this all connect with roads? Now see here I can't build this road here. So this is gonna have to be a different section. Okay, that does work. But that's really the only place I can build it. We can squeeze in a few over here. We can squeeze in like another 3 here. We can squeeze in another 3 here. And squeeze in some here. Yeah, we can get... This is probably the best place. It could just be a single line. Like 1, 2, 3. From over here. Okay. It's not as bad as it looked like at first. We'll be able to build more than I thought. But I have to sustain myself off of hunting. Hunting's pretty good in this game. Can't build any farms. I guess I should build some gem cutters. Export some jewelry. Let's check the... And we don't even have... Look, there's no scroll bar. This is all the goods that we could possibly have. We can import meat. We can import clay. I guess I can't produce clay. No, I can't produce clay. I'm going to have to import clay. Okay, we can import reeds. We can't export papyrus. Nah, we've got to mine gems and export them, or create jewelry and export that. That's the only way to make money. We can export limestone, but it's not nearly as good as exporting luxury goods. Like if we make jewelry, we sell it for 150. That's crazy that wood sells for 170. Wood is a one-step production. You just put down the timber mill thing and it produces wood. Whereas luxury goods are 2 steps. You've got to create the gems first and you have to process them into luxury goods. And yet wood is just more expensive. But yeah, we're going to have to use luxury goods as a way to actually make money. This This level is obviously intended. This mission of the campaign is obviously intended to be challenging. Another thing is the city has to be built over here. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I think like it been referenced earlier that wood was like all imported from like Cyprus. Yeah, you can see there's not that many trees. Like okay, you get like your wood from here, yeah. Maybe On sells it. No, we couldn't do any wood. So yeah, it makes sense that those are makes sense that wood would be expensive in ancient Egypt. Another thing that sucks is these are all going to be water trade, aren't they? We only have 2 trade partners, huh? And they're both on the water. And that's going to export the limestone, which I'm going to need. The number one resource for the people is fresh water. So we do have this little like strait here. Small river. So we could build over here. Okay, so we're not actually that constrained by the location of water. But yeah, realistically, how big can we build this city? It might not be that bad. It might not be that bad after all. We don't have any requirements other than to build the pyramid and keep in Pharaoh's favor. We just have to remain neutral with Pharaoh. You start off with 50, so we just have to not piss him off. I don't know reliably how much I can sustain off of hunting. I guess this is the mission. We'll figure it out. There's plenty of hunting spawns. I assume we have access to a bridge. Yeah, finally. There are more ostriches down here. Oh, okay, this little sliver of land is as good as dead. I don't think I can even access that. Do I have access? Well, I do have ferry. We could access it. But it's pointless. Man, part of me wants to wants to do this mission, which I'm not gonna do. Part of me wants to do it because I kind of up for the challenge. But then I just remember like 5 hours of building pyramids. It's just going to be all this mission is. Building pyramids. We probably also want to develop an army. I have a feeling that we might get invaded over here. Too easy to not get invaded. Too straightforward, I mean. Without needing any requirements other than build the pyramid. You just slow play, you eventually get it done. I mean, that is actually true. Since there's no population requirement and there's no prosperity requirement, you could do this mission over like, with just a small group of houses over like 24 hours. One stone at a time, lay down those pyramids. I guess you would still need to get your exports online. But given that that's a possibility, it makes me think that you're probably going to want to raise a military as well. That would be too straightforward. This will be an interesting challenge, but it's going to be long. It's going to be long building those pyramids. We'll do that next time.